What is up, y'all? We're back. Day 21 of the Telerian only free-to-play challenge 2023. And we're making some big progress. So today, I'm going to show you Eternal Dragon 80. And then we're going to take a look at some of our gear. We're very close to getting our Deacon to 6-star. So yeah, we're hoping to be able to do that tonight. Give him some more Master Love. And that'll move us up to a pretty comfortable 4-key Nightmare Clan Boss, I believe. So we're just going to see if they can auto through this, because I would love to farm some Bloodthirst. So if they can auto this, I will be farming this until the next tier of Griffin, which I think is on 90, so till tomorrow. And that assumes that I can auto farm Griffin as well, so we'll see. But getting Deacon in 6-star is going to be huge, because right now we've got him in an accuracy chest and a bunch of really trash gear, which I can't take off or else his accuracy drops too low. So we got that 5-star accuracy amulet waiting for us. So let's just auto this and see what happens. Decreased attack is very important for this boss. Unfortunately, we only have baby decreased attack, but not much I can do about that. It still reduces the damage a little bit, which is nice. With no decreased attack on and a decreased defense on us, we're going to get wrecked. Yeah, it's way too chunky damage. My Reliquary Tender does not quite have enough resistance to resist everything she needs to. But that'll be a big help for floor 120 when I get there, if I get there. How crazy would it be to finish normal Doom Tower in the first month on a free-to-play with these champions? I guess I can't complain, right? I got Reliquary Tender, I got Rhonda for the login, and I have Deacon as well. Alright, so that's an easy auto. I'm gonna be farming this tonight, and then we're gonna craft it into Blood Shield. Or, sorry, Bloodthirst. Unfortunately, Clan v Clan is not going our way. So, this clan started pushing a few hours ago. Maybe 5 or 6 hours ago, and they busted out like 700,000 points in a very short amount of time to overtake us. It's mostly the handful at the top here. They've got a lot of AFK. So yeah, just the way it's going to go. I was expecting something like this to happen when I looked at their clan and saw all the level 100s and 90 plus. Like, they've got to have enough resources hanging back to be able to overcome anything we can put up. But we'll see how it progresses. Let's take a look at some of the gear. I don't think I've shown it or talked about it much in the past couple episodes, so... Aethel's still rocking a couple pieces of starter lifesteal, and then a couple pieces I farmed either from Dragon or Campaign. Most likely Dragon. Still got these speed boots that I bought. I think I bought these from the market. And some crit rate gloves. Got a nice little revenge amulet here. Replaced her ring with one I got from Spider 10. And this was from the daily login rewards, I think. Very early on I got this. Here's the accuracy banner I'm putting on Deacon. I'm really terrible substats. Like, to the point I'm tempted to re-roll it. But I won't re-roll it until I get, like, better accuracy banner to keep for Deacon. Her skills are fully booked, and these are the masteries I run on Aethel. Just a little bit of Retribution, Giant Slayer. Our Rhonda gear, bought this from the market. And then another 3 pieces of the starter lifesteal set. And then I've got this random resilience we crafted at level 30 when the forge opened, or 35. And this other piece here with just, it's not too bad. Like, I think I would prefer an attack chest, but then she'd be much squishier. So it's actually worked out pretty good to have this much defense on her. She's very, very tanky. Good for clan boss that way, and she can survive longer and get a lot of Giant Slayer procs out. And then this ring we got from Clan Shop as well, just a ridiculous ring. Rolled perfect, well, almost perfect. And then her skills are on their way to being booked. One more for the cooldown. None have landed in her A3 yet. And then she's rocking similar to Aethel with Giant Slayer. But she's going to get Retribution and probably Methodical. Although I could give her Blood Shield as well for getting through Faction Wars easier. Might help. And like secret rooms. But the one that spikes her A1 damage will help for Clan Boss. Jamarsa here is wearing some really crap gear. I farmed from campaign. Pretty much every piece I farmed from campaign. I haven't leveled any of it to 16 because it's all going to get trashed soon. We did get a nice ring from farming Spider. Also got a couple of crappy amulets. So this amulet has a little bit of resist on it, which is why I put it on, but yeah, we definitely need some better accessories. She's almost fully booked. Unfortunately, all the books have been going to her A1 lately. We need one for a cooldown, one for a cooldown, and her A3 is full booked, which is huge. This not having a cooldown is really fun to watch it proc multiple times in the fight. And then for masteries, I went War Master with some defensive masteries and Retribution. This is for more clan boss damage. Eventually, I'll go for something like Unshakable when I have her in a resist build. And either healing masteries, definitely support masteries, probably up to Spirit Haste. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else I'd want to put her in. I'll get her this, Cycle of Revenge, Unshakable, Spirit Haste, maybe some of this Cycle of Magic stuff, Lore of Steel, maybe Evil Eye instead. But yeah, she's been pretty solid. She gets a lot of hate. Probably people playing her that haven't quite fully invested in her yet. She definitely wants books. But like sometimes all you need out of a champ in a fight is one revive all allies. Like sometimes she just gets this off once in a fight and that's all you needed. So depending on the situation, the cooldowns aren't even that important. And I've been using her without cooldowns on this the whole time as well. And she's not built with accuracy. But once I get an accuracy banner, I'm going to end an amulet with some accuracy on it. I'll probably try to boost her accuracy up to around 200. That sleep is pretty useful in faction wars and wave content when you're manualing. Reliquary Tenders probably got my best gear so far. The first Relentless set I pulled had all these awesome pieces on it. This is not so much awesome, but I needed a 4-set. This is terrible. The boots are pretty good, even though they're uncommon. And then for accessories, she's just using whatever I had. We do have an accuracy banner, which I could throw on her if I want to boost her accuracy up, which I will need to do soon. But for now, I like her in the resistance build. This also gives her more speed. But her job is just cycling turns as much as possible, getting this small decreased attack out, cleansing and healing, and then she can back up revive if I want to save Jamarsa's cooldown. Or if Jamarsa dies, she can revive her. Deacon is running two really good pieces of perception, but the rest of his gear is like absolute garbage. Accuracy chest. And like I said, when I get this banner on him, I'm going to take this accuracy chest off, replace it with hit points, and make him much tankier without sacrificing accuracy. Much tankier, much faster is what I want to aim for. And then of course he's fully booked. For masteries, I'm going down to War Master for Clan Boss. And then just generic support masteries. Obviously with this, I can't speed tune him. So if I ever do get a speed tuned Clan Boss team and he's in it, I'm going to have to switch these up. But yeah, I guess the last one will be Sniper. For an extra 5% chance to land Leech. Although it's not very not very useful, I think. Maybe Spirit Haste. But generally, he's one of the first to die on my team, so I don't see that being very useful. Plus, like, if everyone else is dead and he gets his speed, what is that really doing for him, you know? Although, I suppose in Faction Wars, if we run 5 people, 3 of them die, and then it's just Aethel and Deacon, this could actually be pretty useful. So yeah, I never really thought about that, but that could be worth taking. Some of our other champions that we're just holding on to, this guy's for the fusion, this guy's for the fusion, the Relic Keeper fusion. But I am going to build out a Templar for Bommel. So I don't know if it'll be this guy. I haven't invested any books into him. But it might be this one, or I have a dupe that I can use. Chancellor Yasmin is going to be one of my next 60s, if I don't pull anything better. She's got this heal on a 2-turn. 40% of their max HP, or 60% if they're under 50%. And a 75% chance when booked to strip all buffs and put a sleep down. Sleep if their buffs weren't stripped. So, like, just really good utility, but this heal especially is going to be useful in places where I want to use her. And I'm thinking like Bannerlord's Faction Wars. If I build a 60 Yasmin, tanky as hell, super fast, maybe in Relentless, I can team her up with Rhonda, and I think the two of them can push quite high in Faction Wars. So one of my next goals on the account, apart from Doom Tower and, you know, I'm working on Clan Boss, right? But once I get to Nightmare Clan Boss, there's not really anything else I can do until I pull specific champs to get to Ultra Nightmare. So then I focus on Doom Tower to get those resources. And at the same time, I'll be focusing on secret rooms to unlock Helmet. And some of these Faction Wars teams I'm going to be focusing on. Because I'm going to be restricted here to 4 factions worth of farming. Barbarian, Sacred Order, Bannerlord, and High Elf. So the sooner I can get these up to like stage 16 plus, or maybe even farming stage 20, that's just going to accelerate my gear progression substantially. Where most days I'm stuck farming stage 1, just for the daily quest. When these are open, I want to maximize their potential. So Faction Wars is going to be a very early focus for me, getting teams up to farm. And it's a good thing to focus on any account relatively early. You just take the factions where you have the best built champions and the most champions available. And like certain factions, like High Elves, even Barbarians, you can get a lot of easy champions that you want to build for other content, like Apothecary, Reliquary Tender. I pulled an Alhain today, so she's going to be my damage dealer for High Elves. And with the 3 of those champs built at 60, once I get an Apothecary, I can pretty much get to floor 20, floor 21. So it's like, I might as well do that, and that way I can farm a bunch of perception gear. And I'm going to take that philosophy and use it for Bannerlords, for Sacred Order, of course, with my Deacon and my Aethel, and Templar, and Armiger, and who else is my Sacred Order? I think this guy. Riskarm. Oh no, he's Bannerlord. Oh, War Priest. Yeah, so I'm going to do that with all my factions as soon as possible, just to get some better gear going in the forge. Speaking of, I'm going to craft a couple pieces here. See if we can get anything usable. This would have been nice if it was like hit points. Defense percent with terrible substat. I'm not even gonna bother keeping that. Okay, so we got some Bloodthirst here we can craft. Oh, nice. 5-star speed boots with crit damage and attack. That's huge. I'm hoping to get at least one solid Bloodthirst set this rotation. And then I can put it on just any champ I want, any damage dealing champ that I want to build next. Like, for instance, this guy here, I do plan to build in Lifesteal. And he is like a semi-damage dealer. You just build him with a ton of hit points. He's got an AoE. He's got a pretty strong A1. And he gets off a lot of counterattacks. So like he's actually a pretty solid DPS for waves. With some great utility. So if I get a good enough Bloodthirst set, I'm going to put it on this guy. Can't really think. Or maybe Alhain too. I could put the Bloodthirst on her if it doesn't have much HP percent. If it's more of an attack-based set, then we'll put it on her. So far we've got 2 pieces. I'm going to roll these up just to see what they hit. Okay, crit damage, not bad. Yeah, that's huge. I'm very happy with that. And as you can see, I'm just starting to collect little sets from the Doom Tower bosses. So like, I'm keeping pretty much everything handy because I don't need the silver right now. And I have a lot of space for artifacts. So it doesn't really make sense to sell stuff if there's even a small chance you might need it for Faction Wars or for like a champion build that you haven't built yet. And then once you get a lot better gear, obviously, you're going to do a gear cleanse and get rid of it all. So yeah, that's just wanted to go over my champ gears for now. I'm going to keep grinding and come back when we do something interesting. Say hello to our newest 6-star. Got all the food sorted for Deke. 6-star number 5 on the account. We can probably get this Lego tome before CvC ends as well. Not that it really matters, but 150 energy in there too. I've just got to get Reliquary Tender and Jamarsa to 60, so maybe not. But we do got War Master now. And we can ascend our Deacon. Nice. I don't know how did that count as an artifact set? What? Am I missing something here? I equipped a banner. Oh, I guess because he's got 3 artifact sets on, but one of them's not 5-star. So when I equipped... No, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know, man. That's really weird. But anyways, I'm gonna see if I can work up a better build now. And we'll see what we can do with them. This is about the best I could come up with. I'm considering stealing this off Rhonda. Because this will give him a lot more tank stats and sacrifice a little bit of speed. Plus, I was wanting to get this off of Rhonda soon anyway. So, like, if I went like that... The only problem is he's still going to be slower than Aethel once her Whirlwind of Death stacks up. It's very, very tricky with such trashy gear. It does free up the perception pieces to go on, like, my Spy Master. Or perhaps on Chancellor Yasmin. So yeah, I'll show you this, and then if I do decide to go through with it, I'm going to have to find a new setup for Rhonda as well. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Alright, so here's what I found for Rhonda. I think this works. This is kind of a downgrade. I'm getting less attack, a little less defense, but more speed. Once these are leveled up, that'll take care of some of the defense though. But this allows me to change Deacon's build, which I think is more important to me right now. So yeah, I'll let you know if I do. I'm having second thoughts. It's like, it's a lot of silver to be spending on moving pieces around, and it could be like only a few more days until I have something better, even better to put them in. It's really tough. I don't want to waste this silver, but we'll see. Alright guys, I bit the bullet. I changed the gear around. Now watch this. Oh, I took gear off this guy, so he's not going to be moving fast anymore. I need to replace that. But watch this. Deacon goes first. Isn't it miraculous? After I glyphed a bunch of Deacon's gear, I think he has enough speed now where he's going to go faster than Aethel. So Aethel's 199 plus 18 from Whirlwind. So 217. And Deacon is 220. But Deacon's base speed is 100, whereas Aethel's is 104. So when you apply the speed aura to these base stats, Deacon's speed aura, it's 19%. So Aethel gets a slight bit more speed from the speed aura than Deacon does. But now that Deacon's 220, I believe I believe that's fast enough that even with the Aura and Whirlwind, he's still going to go ahead of her. And if I have to, I can swap over boots to... I can steal Reliquary Tender's boots for another 5 speed. And just put these on Reliquary Tender. Which I might end up doing anyway, but I kind of like these tankier stats on my Reviver. But yeah, this is what Deacon's rocking. Obviously, I got to get these up, leveled up still. Hoping for some accuracy there. Maybe some accuracy there would be nice, or defense. Could get some accuracy here too. His AC is a little bit low now, but Spirit is the first accuracy I'm going to level in the Great Hall. So that's another 50 accuracy, which puts him perfect for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. And then on top of that, yeah, just gear upgrades and hopefully getting some accuracy rolls. And then Rhonda, she's a little bit less tanky now, but I still have to level these up. And she's running 161 now, which is a little bit better than the 148 she was running previously. So it should help out in like wave content and faction wars. And then, yeah, still got to finish the masteries. So I'm probably going to try to... I wish I had some brews to pump into Deacon. I might just use these. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to use those. It's going to be a while until I pull another Void Champ anyway to use the brews on a Void Champ. So let's try... Let's see if he can survive now with his tankier build. Maybe I'll bring in... Screw it. Let's just try it. We'll see how it goes. So far, so good. So it looks like I can run 3-man masteries now, which is going to be nice when I want to mastery new people. I can just throw the extra person in. It'll be interesting to see if Rhonda losing a bunch of defense affects my clan boss keys at all. But yeah, I think I'm going to finish off leveling these guys in Minotaur and just do that over the next day or two. And then I'm going to try to make a push up to Dragon 20. Once Deacon's up to like level 50-ish, it should be fine. Not bad. So I know this is just a normal key, but I thought this was pretty cool. 33 mil on normal. Shows you the extra power of affinity. When it's below 50% health, Rhonda gets an extra attack on her A1. Deacon, Jamarso, Reliquary Tender. All chipping in quite a bit with just War Master. And Aethel is falling off. If I had a Kale, this would be a lot better. But Clan Boss is going to reset in a few hours. And then we're going to try to push Nightmare today. We got Mr. Billups already doing a 3-key Nightmare. Venomage, Kale, Apothecary, Rhonda. Yeah, I doubt I'll be on 3 key, but I should be able to get a 4 key out of it. And I think it's worth it going for Nightmare over, you know, Brutal, Hard, Normal. Just because if you get a Sacred Shard or a Legendary Tome, those right there make up for, like, probably the value of 2 or 3 weeks of getting double chests on all 3 of these. Alright, well, I'll come back when we try Nightmare, and then we'll end the update. Okay, so I decided to re-gear my Jamarsa as well. 2 reasons. One, this is going to work for the quest, I'm hoping. I just need to get a pair of 5-star speed gloves. Not the quest, the challenge, rather. 2, I wanted to get her in a resistance build with some accuracy to land her sleep. Because once she's fully booked, this becomes a 40% chance to land the sleep. Sorry, 50% chance. So it's quite useful, and she had like 10 accuracy before or something. And then also when I get a resistance banner, this is going to bring her resistance up to around where I need it for normal Doom Tower. And not quite high enough for Dungeon 20 runs, but getting there. We're in the neighborhood now. Once I get some resistance in the Great Hall, I should be getting close. Actually, I'm going to try a Dragon run. I'm going to try Dragon 19 here. I don't know if Deacon has enough health yet, but we just did some regearing, so I don't know, maybe it'll work out. I am going to manual it, though. Deacon's going much faster now. Try to get attack down on the Luria. Try to sleep. Okay, that hurts a lot. Those those damn Herias with their ally attack, man, that's rough. Okay, well, we can get Deacon up now. If I can get through this stage, I never have to run it again. Now we'll try to get our cooldowns back. So damn tanky, these Crimson Helms. Okay, here's the tough one. Resisted. I'm going to try to get weaken. Okay, good. We got weaken. Attack down. Sleep. Okay, we're going to lock out this one. Alright, I think we got it. Should be able to hit auto from here now, I think. We just needed to avoid the block revive, and now if we're gonna win, if we're gonna win, it's gonna come down to our damage on the dragon. Come on. I'm gonna pause. I should have done this a minute ago. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna pause and come back. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the manual. Resisted the attack down. Whatever. Let's just auto it. I think we're gonna win regardless. Everybody's got Giant Slayer now, so this dragon's gonna melt. Giant Slayer War Master. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be without poison. Nice. Here comes the real test. Oh no, I don't have the energy. Alright, I'll be back when I have energy. Alright, let's give it a go. Dragon Stage 20 on day 21. I think we'll just try full auto, and if it gets out of hand, we will intervene so that we don't waste the energy. The one downside, Deacon is weak affinity, so weak hitting that decreased defense is going to cost us. At least he's going to be rotating that decreased defense very often, so there's a good chance he lands it. At least on most of the enemies. Every 2 rotations or so. And we got the double revive to keep him going. heal from Jamarsa is actually pretty solid. I didn't really find a lot of use from it coming up to this point, but without an apothecary, it's going to come in clutch, I think. It's looking good, man. I'm not worried about this at all. My revivers haven't even taken any damage. Rhonda and Aethel are just chewing through. Again, I think it'll come down to whether or not I can do enough damage to the boss. Hopefully you get a heal out from Rhonda. Or sorry, from Jamarsa. Alright, here's the test. Giant Slayer's proccing for 15k. Before weaken, before decreased defense. Not enough accuracy on Reliquary Tender or Aethel to land their debuffs, which is a bit unfortunate. Giant Slayer procs for a lot more when you get decreased defense and weaken both on them. Ooh, that's some heavy damage. Decreased defense weak hitting could cost us a run at some point. I might consider putting Reliquary Tender in that accuracy banner if I'm going to be doing a lot of Dragon 20. Just having that decreased attack on probably will prevent any of those random failures from taking too much damage. But we'll see. We'll try running it a few times and over the course of the next few days. We can turn off Aethel's AoE for this round as well. Nice. There it is. Dragon 20. Full auto. Got 10 more instinct pieces to forge. More silver in the bank. Unfortunately, we are still losing Clan v Clan. I'm sitting at the top with 143k points. I kind of figured this was going to happen once I saw all the level 90 plus in this clan. But yeah, we'll see. We'll come back and check out what kind of ring we got in an hour. And maybe try clan boss as well. Nightmare clan boss. Alright guys, CvC's over. Time to check out our loot. It is for Sacred Order. So that's good. Hit points with hit points and attack. Not bad. I feel like that's just going to go straight on to Deacon. Hopefully it rolls hit points. Beauty. I'll take it. Yeah, definitely going to go on Deacon. I guess that couldn't have really worked out any better for us. Not that we're planning on using Deacon in Arena on a go second team, but just the raw stats on that is helpful. Alright, we're going to come back with a Nightmare Clan Boss run, and then we are done. Alright, here we are. Nightmare Clan Boss. The final thing we will do today. It's going to be a little bit rough, but I think we're going to be able to make a 4-key at least. Everyone's a lot tankier now with all the new gear. Except for maybe Rhonda's a little bit less tanky. But I think is doing slightly more damage due to her speed increase. Deacon being 6-star is the major improvement we've made. He's able to absorb a lot more damage. I'm just going to pause and come back at the end and show you the results. Okay, we're starting to get down to the wire here. I think if attack down falls off, it's definitely going to kill our damage dealers. Might not kill Jamarsa though. She may be able to still get a revive off. Maybe not. War Master procs with the leech coming in clutch. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, so not quite a 4-key. I am like half a mil short of a 4-key. I wish we could see battle list like they do for Hydra. I forgot to check the damage spread. But anyways, I'm going to look at it again after I post the video. So if you've enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please. Please. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.